Skibbly-bee-bop-bee-da-bow. Tippy-tow, tippy-tay. Y'all about to get the TimTam Power Massage review today. What's up, everybody? My name's Chuck. You've probably seen this product online. They've been flooding the gates with Instagram and all types of social media. So, what is the TimTam and why is it beneficial and why should you buy it? Let's find out. First, before we get started, a little disclaimer, because I know you guys like to sue and shit. Look, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a physical therapist. I'm not even a scientist. I'm basically nobody. My opinions really don't matter, but I'm gonna try to give you a real honest review about what I think about this thing and how it's actually helped me so far. So let's unbox it, check it out. Now, you guys may be asking yourself, first of all, why am I watching this guy? Second of all, why would I even need a TimTam? Now, if you're not working out and you're sitting down and you're lazy and all you do is chill out on the couch and eat Doritos and Fritos and burritos, well, you probably don't need a TimTam. But if you're trying to kick ass and you're trying to lose a little weight and you're trying to stay in the gym consistently, how are you going to do that? Now, it's really important on how do you recover. And I'm not just talking about sleep and I'm not talking about just eating. I'm talking about how do you care for your muscles after you put in all that work, right? Your muscles build up lactic acid, all types of crazy shit. When your muscles build up lactic acid, that's why you're sore. When the muscles don't drain that stuff, that's why you're like, oh man, I don't want to do anything today. But we need to get back in there. So percussion really helps desensitize and work out those knots so you can keep on moving in the gym. So without further ado, let's get to this little gun. Here's the thing. There's a lot of these products online. The most notable and most famous is probably called the Theragun. Now, I've had the pleasure of using a Theragun and also using the TimTam, so I can, speak on both. The Theragun, an amazing product, is the first time I ever got relief in my subscap, had a lot of problem in my back, and the first time I got percussion therapy, I was like, oh, holy shit, like you can fix your body through this type of stuff. Now, the real cool thing about the TimTam is the price. Dude, it's $200, where the Theragun is, I think, $4 or it's closer to $5. The new one might be even a little more expensive. So here's the thing. Percussion absolutely works. I just started working out. I've been sore as shit, right? My muscles are not used to this. I've been using the Theragun, melts away like butter. Now, you got to kind of get used to pain. And I'm a sick individual, so I can really gun into things. I'm not recommending you do that. I'm just saying, if you have a painful area, work slow, get at it. But for this price point and the amount of power and the things that I'm seeing with this, especially tips and attachments, it's a nice little gun. I mean, look, you can even give it a whole 90 degree, 180 degree, boom. Now I can work on things like my traps. I can work on my glutes, my hams. Like, this gives me a lot of ability to work on myself. Now, ultimately, the ultimate back, I need somebody to do it. But again, I'm not, bothering somebody to press their fingers into my back. I'm just saying, hey, can you pull the trigger and just, lightly go up and down my back? So yes, I've been seeing a lot of relief with this thing. It's amazing. And like I said, for the price point, you really can't go wrong. I mean, they boast 30 minutes on one single charge, and legit, I legit used it for a full 30 minutes nonstop. I did my whole entire body. I feel like it changed my life. So 30 minutes, I mean, I wish it was longer because I want a TimTam for like a whole hour, but I get it. Look, it's a small battery, but it charges very quick. So nice, compact, able to throw in my bag. I take it everywhere. It's pretty rugged. Anybody who sees it is like, oh, let me get some of that juice, and I happily oblige. Now, cool thing is tips, right? Everybody's important about what are the tips. So first tip, this one actually comes with it, right? This is the standard TimTam attachment. Little black rubber ball, kind of bouncy, really nice. Others have claimed it's easy to clean. So if you want to use this as a professional device, almost like, a Theragun is a professional device at that price point, but so is this. This can really accompany any other tools that you guys do use as physical therapists or whatever it is you do. So first things first, tip, really nice, easy to clean. You can wipe it with alcohol. It feels pretty good. It's not, you know, too detrimental to the system, right? Now, I made sure, and I bought some other tips as well, because it is kind of important that you might want to dig a little bit deeper. Now, this is the bad mother right here. This is how you really target small areas and really get in deep. This one, you be careful. This one, you know, you can kind of hurt yourself if you want. You know what I'm saying? Don't use any of these tips around your neck or things like that. Make sure you stick to major muscle groups, all right? Another tip that I also got, if I can find it, is this little flathead. Flathead is dope. So if you guys have been in the gym, you guys know you should be foam rolling, right? Foam rolling changes the whole game too. You got to release these knots. This little guy is almost like an automatic foam roller. This helps me warm up. So before I do any exercise, I definitely hit my quads, my ITs, my calves. I warm everything up. I get this bad boy cooking and I'm ready to go, especially after the gym, right? So sometimes it's difficult to foam roll. That can be really painful if you're just starting out, right? So this is a nice option to really get you warmed up in the gym. Here's another cool thing that I like, right? It comes with its own carrying case, right? This thing is not so bad, right? It comes with a charger, comes with a gun. Those two tips are sold separately, but still relatively good for the price. I know other companies who charge like $150 just for two tips. For like less than $50, I got those two tips, and I highly recommend them because you're going to get the ball, but you'll find out quickly that there are going to be some areas that you really want to get deep into. So I recommend the cone. And then, like I said, if sometimes you don't want a foam roll and you really want to get right to it, I'd get the flat tip. And I think those two come together. The metal tips definitely come together. So highly recommend. If you're going to buy the TimTam, get the extra two tips. You're not going to be disappointed. Trust me. They also have hot and cold tips. Haven't used those yet. Maybe you guys can fill me in. I'd imagine they're pretty good. Like I wouldn't mind having them. I didn't buy them at the time, so maybe another product review will come in the future. What can I say bad about it? Honestly, I really can't. It's a little bit quieter than a Theragun. All right, if you guys are worried about sound, my walls are pretty thin in my apartment, and nobody's complained yet. And I do it a lot. I'll run this thing for a half hour, just, need it all. So yeah, if you're here, it's gonna be loud, so definitely cover your ear. I'm not sure about the actual decimal ratings or what. There's a lot of other videos for you guys on that. But here's the thing, it's compact, it's small, it's cheap, man. $200 is not bad. Look online and you're not gonna find any other type of gun in this price point at the moment. Well designed, nice construction. It looks cool. It doesn't just look like a jigsaw that you ended up piecing together. It actually is a nice high quality tool. So do I recommend this? Absolutely. Look, I'm really picky about things that I buy, and this is like the one thing of 2019 that I am not disappointed in. I do know you cannot beat this for the price, especially what it does. Like I said, breaks down the lactic acid. It really gets your muscles, A, let's use it for warming up. B, let's use it for cooling down. And C, let's use it for deep muscle therapy so we can get our muscles back in alignment and moving the correct way that they should. So I've never done a product review because I've never really felt inclined to really, say, hey, I really love something. But this thing, I'm not even kidding you. This thing right here has really saved me some serious injuries, I think, because one thing is if your body's out of alignment, your muscles are going to compensate, right? So I'm not in the best shape, not right now. And what we know is if you're not in alignment, things are going to start tweaking out. So a lot of things tweaked out on me, and I've really been able to get back in the gym with the TimTam. So if you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check them out. Honestly, it's really not all hype. If you guys never used a device like this and you're curious, I'd say, give it a try. Honestly, dope product.